Hey guys, I'm Sashel, and this video I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can avoid binge eating during the quarantine. Just to give you guys a little bit of background, I have been binging, hoarding away food, and eating to the point of feeling sick since I've been about 5 or 6 years old. I recognized that I had that really bad habit. But over the past over 3 years, I've been on a weight loss journey. I've actually maintained my weight for 2.5 years, and I've learned about listening to my body, also portion control, which these concepts sound really simple, but for some reason it's taken me a lifetime to get it. I definitely feel like I can give you some helpful tips. My first tip is to find all these free resources. So online, there's so many free streaming workouts like YouTube, Planet Fitness, Gymshark. There are so many things that are for free right now that you should take advantage of to exercise. I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 weeks of quarantine, I was on the couch, I was binging Netflix, I was not taking care of myself. Like, I would take a nap and not know what day it was. But exercising has given me some structure to my day, and it doesn't just have to be HIIT workouts, because there's so many HIIT workouts on YouTube. What I've been doing is I've been mixing it up. One day I do Pilates, another day I do yoga. So there's a lot of variety you can add to your routine. You don't have to necessarily gain weight. Another tip that I have for you is to buy things that are nutritionally valuable. So for me, it's really tempting to buy things like cookies and chips and whatnot. But at the same time, if you're on the couch and you're watching a movie and you eat all of that stuff, you're gonna feel guilty afterwards. So instead, meal prep. I have a video on meal prep if you wanna learn how to do that. But anyways, yeah, so definitely meal prep. Buy things that are nutritionally valuable, veggies and proteins and all that good stuff, so you'll be full off of things that are nutrients instead of feeling guilty. Okay, so another thing that you can do is more than ever lean on your friends and family. Like, definitely FaceTime, make phone calls, reach out to your loved ones, because me personally, I live alone. I feel very isolated, but by keeping up with people, it kind of helps you maintain a sense of normalcy and not fall into feeling like depressed and alone. If you do already speak to like a healthcare provider, I speak to a therapist who has been helping me work through my issues with overeating and a lot of things. Definitely still communicate and make appointments that way. Another tip that just in general helps with binge eating is drinking water. I know it sounds like really simple and common sense, but there's so many times when you're like, I'm hungry, and you eat a full meal and you realize later that you're really thirsty. So always drink water, have it on hand. That's something that'll fill you up even before you have a meal and make you eat less. It's like, try not to focus on the numbers. I know it's really easy to get in the habit of weighing yourself daily, or a lot of times I find myself in the mirror and being like, oh, that looks bigger than yesterday, and that looks a little heavier. Am I bloated? I'm like looking at my body underneath a microscope just because I have so much free time and I'm at home all day. But don't focus on the numbers. Don't stare yourself down in the mirror. Instead, just try to take it one day at a time. Weighing yourself every day and these type of habits, honestly, you're just gonna give yourself more stress and more of a disservice. This is already a stressful time. If you gain a pound or two, it's really not a big deal. Once you get back into your routine, let's say 6 months from now when life is back to normal, that pound or two will be gone. And yeah, so just focus on being positive. Body positivity. Find a new hobby. This is probably one of the only times in our lives where we have an excessive amount of free time and we can finally get to all these things that we've said that we wanted to do. So definitely, if you've ever wanted to knit, learn how to dance, like all these different things, this is your opportunity. Take full advantage and start doing it. Like, I've been trying to work on my dance moves. I'm not the best dancer, but I have some videos about that, me doing dance challenges. So yeah, definitely during this time, I recommend that you use the free resources to start exercising. Also start meal prepping. You can check out my videos on that if you need some inspiration. If you don't watch my video, there's so many out there. So I'm plugging myself a lot because I have a lot of great material for you, but at the same time, there's so many different things out there. I know it's hard to find motivation during this time, but try to use it to your advantage. Have a positive spin and mindset on it. Don't focus on the scale and numbers. Find a new hobby. Hopefully these tips have helped you social distance from your refrigerator. Subscribe so you can stay in shape with Sashel.